this episode of Finogric Machining, we are not going to do any machining. We are going to heal an old 6 transistor pocket receiver. Yeah, so let's start with that one. So today we are going to deal with this, that one. This is the victim of today. It is an 6 transistor. You can read 6 transistor there. You can read 6 transistor there. And it is a 6 transistor. I believe this is medium wave receiver made in Japan. There you can read Japan there under. And this is dated, I believe, 1916. So it's over 50 years old, almost 70 years old. Yeah, no, 60 years old. So let's see, almost 60. So let's see what we are dealing with. It's at first sight it seems to be in a very good condition. At least nothing is broke here when you look outside. And well, there is obviously something missing. These should have a metallic bevel there, something like that. Okay. So considering, I believe this hasn't seen a lot of use, and now it doesn't want to go back, this one. You have to be very careful with these old packages. They are really something. Okay, now it went there where I want it to be. So let's open it. Okay, you have all these things there. Let's see what's inside. Okay, this one we leave alone. So it's a pretty simple thing, nothing much to it. It's not broken. Okay, very good. Let's see furthermore. This is the lid. Oh, this is surprisingly good. Normally this foam becomes really Okay, this is another thing we don't touch today no more. Let's put these there aside. Well, now, yeah, okay. No corrosion inside. That's always a good sign. And well, there you can see the type. The type is TR6A8. The TR6A8. And the brand is Orion. I believe this is not very... it's quite rare, actually. Let me fetch my magnifying glasses. Because I need these. So well, no corrosion. Everything seems to be here original. It hasn't been repaired, which is always good. The electrolyte capacitors are here. Hopefully they are in good condition. I could probably change those if this has been not been used, so normally these go bad. Then we have got 2 SB something. Well, yeah, these are most probably germanium transistors, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 6 transistors and at least one diode here. Here is one diode. Do we have another somewhere? That's the only one. Only one diode here. So this means that this is actually the detector diode, the ferrite antenna. Then we have the tuning capacitor. This one here is driving that one. And then we have the local oscillator thing. This is normally these don't have a pre-mixer amplifier because it's an AM system, so they don't have it. And this is probably, let me pick up something I can be pointing things to you. So this one here is the local oscillator, and then we have 2 stages of intermediate frequency amplifiers here. Okay, very simple thing. And now, well, the threads feel quite good. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, it has a wireless battery connection, only one wire. Okay, the other one is here. Oh well, this one I could solder, that one there, but well, I have been, of course I did open this in advance, so I have a new one for this one. So better use a new one than this old, which is a little bit hardened. It has been beaten, I can see, etc. And then we should take this apart. Okay, this is the wrong type of screwdriver, but these, well, they are some very peculiar things. Okay, and I would like to take this circuit board away, and for that reason I need to pick up this one, this dial here. Well, yeah, that's one thing. Let's see. Okay, it comes out quite easily. Normally these are really not fun to pick up. Okay, that was one. And then these screws. And as we are there, we could also check out the joints, the solder joints, whether they were good or not. Oh yeah. Okay, does it come off? Yes. And with these you have to be really careful. Okay, let's look in the back side. Now we have a good chance to clean these up. I will do it right away. Let's just take the dust away. You have to be really careful with all these very tiny wires here. And then we have one resistor in the back side and whatever. So, one minus there, and the plus is under this potentiometer. Okay, we have to take this one out as well. Hopefully it comes easily. Sorry if my hands are on the way. Yes, it came out quite easily. And a little bit more cleaning here. So the plus is, this is the plus and that one is the minus, and the threads go into here. How hard can that be? So if we put this here, well, we are lucky. It's oriented on the same way, but this wouldn't matter actually if it would be this way. So you just turn the battery around. Well, now, well, let's take the wires to the correct length. first. So if we go there, we are about here, and the first one should be cut around that place. There you go. And the next one should be cut around. Did I cut it too long? Yes, I did. It's about. This is actually quite critical how long these wires are. If you put very long wires here, they won't fit inside. Oh yeah, and now let's see, that's a little bit longer. Okay, now. And now I will peel them in advance. Like that. And the black one as well. Okay. Yeah, there you are. Those are those. Well, let's turn on our soldering iron. So we should pick this up and that up, and I don't want to use those because this is going to be there we have. There is a difference between these two tools. This one is stainless steel, this one is titanium. The thing with titanium is that it doesn't wet with solder. Stainless steel sometimes does, and that's bad actually. Okay, let's see if I can take the minus out easily. Oh yeah, because this is germanium devices contents, you should be really careful when soldering. As little heat as possible. And then this one. Oh yeah. There you are. I will cut this off. I don't want to draw those through the hole. And now I can take these away. So yeah. Oh well, I could pre-solder these ones in advance, so okay, there is a good place. Since we are having Japanese radio, we should use Japanese solder, of course. Yeah. I don't. Hopefully, you see that I first warm up the thread, and then I put this solder into the thread. There you are. Now these are pre-soldered, and it should be quite easy to put this in place. Let's see now. I avoid bending the wires too much, as little as possible movement and bending and whatever. So now, this is the first wire, was minus. Let's see if we can put it there easily. Like that. There you are. And then this plus. There you are. I believe I didn't damage anything. Hopefully I did not. So let's put these in a way that they... Okay, now they look to be correct there. Oh yeah. And now This one goes back, and you should use minimal amount of force here. Okay, it's there. Okay, now just put this thing back as it was. Well, should we test it a little bit that it works? I believe this is now working. Let's see. Silent. Yeah. I can hear a little where is it? Well, it works. Albeit the voice is really faint, but it works. So let's assume it is working. Well, what I could do now, I could probably change the capacitors, but well, I let them be. If it doesn't want to become into senses, then I will do it. Try to find the old threads there. Okay, these are the old ones. I don't want to make all new ones in there. Okay, and this one. Was it really like that? Or should this be under the... I think we have to move one thing here. Okay, there it is. Okay, now we can start really testing this one. So, okay, well, yeah. Well, my first assumption is that this is the intermediate frequency is 455 kilohertz. So let's see. What I have here, these are tuning screwdrivers, and I'm going to look a suitable one for these, because you know you cannot use metallic screwdrivers here because this would be disastrous for the... Oh yeah, let's see if I have any of these. This one. Okay, there is our tool for that. It's imperative not to use the wrong type of... if I would go into those fairy tale, like with this one, I could first of all break them, and secondly it would impact the tuning. When I put a metallic object there, it might impact the tuning. So now, this one is at the moment connected to my signal generator. It's radiating something from here. I put a little bit more decibels here. I cannot hear anything. Maybe we need to touch them somewhere. Just put it into... Oh yeah. I think we should This is so faint that I believe these capacitors are dry. I will change those now. That's one thing I should do, because I suspect this is so old, 60 years old capacitors, and they don't look very good. So, well, okay. Let's change those capacitors. Let's switch that one on. And now you are going to see how to change these kind of components. Well, now, let's take it away from there. So, let's see first if I have the correct components. So we need, this one is what? It's not very easy to see here. It's MFD, Echo MFD. So this is 30 microfarads, and this is, well, we need to take it away first and then check. So I have a thing like this, which I can use to take away the old solder. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. And okay, you have to be really careful, because this folio, this copper, peels off very easily. Yeah, there you are. I think now it's loose. Yeah. And then I have very specialized cutters. These can cut, if I go here, they cut very near the board. Okay, it should be now loose, that end. Let's see if I cut the correct wire. Yes, I did cut the correct wire. Okay. Yeah. That's it. And now just cut off that one. And we can pull off this capacitor here, like that. It's now off. I believe this is 1 microfarad. Well, MFD. No number. Could it be 1 only? If we compare it to that one. So what's the purpose of this one? Let's see first that one. It's there. Well, it could be 1 microfarad, because it's in the audio path. It's in the audio path. And which way was it? Oh yeah. Okay, I can check that one actually. It's quite easy. If I want to know the polarity for this one. So, I can measure that one. So, if I put some power into this one, like that, and then I take some DC volts, and then I just measure which way does it want to go. So 0. well, now this one is plus 1.3 volts, and now it should be quite the opposite. Yes. So this is minus, this is plus. And it was 1 microfarad. Okay. Let's put 15 microfarads. It's the audio capacitor which is actually blocking DC voltage, and it will just there will be, well, it can be a problem. 15 versus 1, no. Okay, let's see if I can put it easily. So, and now let's use some solder. That should be good. And then this one as well. Where is that one? Not that, that one. Well, it's quite sensitive. Let's put the RF off. How did you do it? Huh. Ouchie. Huh. Okay.
Medium, które dociera do milionu i do wszystkich.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. This is the local oscillator coil. Let's try it once more here. We have now finished this thing, which is fully usable radio. Well, and well, it was not that bad fix after all. No transistors to replace. I would have some Germanium transistor there as well, and so only capacitors. It is always when electrolytic capacitors get a little bit of age on them, like 60 years, they become bad. And yeah. Well, what can I say? Well, this was another episode where we didn't make a tool. And now the next episode I probably will be making a tool. So until then, see you!